We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Off tonight for Miami, the third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. At the plate, Tim Anderson, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Miami down in order. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Sandy Alcantara is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy up the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 302 is the average coming in. 5 homers and 21 driven in. Back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's entering play in this one a home run shy of 20 for the season. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
2 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson as he rips it on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is fifth. The right fielder, number 15, Brian Anderson.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Anderson stands at first with 1 out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Contreras brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career?
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And it's fouled away. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, no balls and a strike. Happ is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
1-0. Here it is. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Two men are on with two men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And another foul ball. The 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fouled away. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. He loses him on ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and the pitcher Kyle Hendricks will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count. You got to take your chances and throw something middle of the plate.
Here's the 2-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Stepping up now, Isan Diaz. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Just missing here. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The pitch.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now the 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fastball too high, ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
In now, Chris Bryant. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Looking at his career totals, Bryant has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Come on, what are you looking at?
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. Anderson scoops it up. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Taken in by Kipnis, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Bounce towards the second baseman. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1 to Schwarber.
1-1.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson picks it up, and that's the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and standing in now the power-hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. He's set, and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. His first home run of the season as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch.
Ball, action back.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Isan Diaz, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. First delivery to him on the way. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-1. Popped up. Rizzo has room in foul territory. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Two is a changeup that misses 3-2. Jonathan Villar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 1-0 Miami. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
0-1.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. That just misses off the inside for ball one.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
And it's fouled away. And he's struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. And he misses again, 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swing and a ball sliced fouled into the seats down the left field line.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's tasked with starting the Marlins' sixth. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cooper. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. And the sixth inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter.
Settling in now, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. They lead it 1-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Line toward right center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
First pitch on its way. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Puig. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And to score from third, the tying run. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jose Arena enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Schwarber will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
At the plate, Ian Happ. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through. A base hit. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Kipnis bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, when you're all over the place location-wise, sometimes you're just happy to get the ball anywhere near the strike zone. Problem with that is one right there in the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Sixto Sanchez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. In now, Kyle Hendricks.
The pitcher.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
I got 2 on the count.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Count remains 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Jason Hayward would be next. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Ball 1. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Dickerson's there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Rizzo is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. In his career, Puig hits a little over the 270 mark. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch, and that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hit out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no
2 outs here with a runner at third. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a changeup offered at and missed. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail 6-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Boxberger is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. John Birdie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
At the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Happ brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 6-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, John Birdie. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 1-0 home. . And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set, and the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Victor Caratini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Victor Caratini.
Lays off 1-0, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Left side, but well foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, number 9.
He
Shortstop,
almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Caratini isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Cubs 7 and the Marlins 1. Alec Mills comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
to bat.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is in the air out to left field. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number one. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. To third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
The right fielder, number
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now it's 2-0. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Cubbies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Kyle Hendricks earns win number 7 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.